Stoicism is an enduring philosophical framework that has spanned millennia, helping people navigate the complexities of existence with grace and virtue. Its timeless teachings have resonated across generations, from ancient emperors to ordinary individuals. Epictetus, a pioneer of Stoicism, emerged from humble origins as a slave, leaving a legacy of practical wisdom that remains as useful today as it was during his time. In this video, we delve into a cornerstone of the philosophy of Epictetus and how it can be applied to our lives. Principle 1. Direct your focus to what you can control. Imagine that you're in traffic, running late for an important meeting. Your frustration is building. The trigger? A slow-moving car ahead. This sudden turn of events has now ignited a surge of emotions within you that you are struggling to control. This is where the wisdom of the Stoics comes into play. First, realize that this isn't an isolated incident unique to you. It's a common experience we all encounter in one form or another. In the midst of a traffic jam, it can be easy to forget the fact that life's unexpected turns are universal and touch every individual. While we may experience different setbacks in life, we are all subject to its whimsy, regardless of our background, status, or personal circumstances. When we understand that adversity is an inherent part of the human journey, we take the first step in broadening our perspective, freeing ourselves from the immediacy of our negative emotions. There is also a sense of comfort and solidarity in knowing that you're not alone in facing challenges, and that the driver in front probably shares in the same sense of frustration as you. Next, Epictetus urges us to look at the situation in front of us and ask ourselves, does what I am experiencing now lie within my control or beyond it? This concept is encapsulated in the opening lines of his book, Enchiridion, where he states, "Of things some are in our power and others are not." This simple yet powerful insight forms the cornerstone of Stoic philosophy and serves as a practical guide for living a life of resilience and virtue. Epictetus distinguished between various aspects of life according to how much influence we have over them: high influence, partial influence, and no influence. At the highest level, we have control over our voluntary judgments and actions, our thoughts and behaviors. This represents the core part of our agency and the foundation of virtuous living. The second level, that over which we have partial influence, includes aspects such as health, wealth, relationships, and the outcomes of our actions. While we can exert some influence over these areas through our choices and efforts, external factors play a significant role. Recognizing the limits of our control over these aspects enables us to approach them with equanimity and a rational perspective. The third level comprises aspects over which we have no control. This includes external circumstances like the weather and other people's words and actions. Epictetus emphasizes the importance of accepting the inherent indifference of these factors. They are neither good nor bad. By acknowledging that these elements are beyond our control, we free ourselves from unnecessary emotional burden so that we can refocus our energies on what truly matters: our thoughts and actions, which lie within our sphere of control. Epictetus employs the metaphor of a skilled archer to illustrate the Stoic approach to control and acceptance. Just as an archer can control the process of aiming and releasing the arrow, but not the flight of the arrow, people can control their intentions and actions, but not the downstream outcomes of them. In other words, success is defined not by hitting the target, but by giving one's best shot. Notice the emphasis on process over outcome, an important notion within the Stoic approach to cultivating resilience. By focusing on what we can control, our actions and intentions, we find a sense of agency and tranquility. The Stoic archer exemplifies this mindset. The archer invests their effort, strives for excellence, and accepts whatever outcome transpires, knowing that their character, effort, and intention are the only true factors that define their success. A central theme in Epictetus's approach to control is the cultivation of acceptance. He acknowledges that events and circumstances unfold according to the natural order of the universe, and that resisting this reality only leads to more suffering. By accepting events as they happen, we liberate ourselves from the emotional burden of fighting against the inevitable. Much like a game of cards, life often deals us hands seemingly at random. Instead of arguing with the hand we are dealt, we should strive to play our hand to the best of our ability. The focus should be on our responses, decisions, and actions within the context of the circumstances we face. This approach embodies the resilience and equanimity that the philosophy of Stoicism seeks to cultivate. Instead of fixating on external factors, we concentrate on our thoughts, intentions, and behaviors. By doing so, we transform challenges into opportunities for growth and self-improvement. Despite this, it is in our nature as human beings to recognize that some external outcomes are preferable to others. For example, health, wealth, and reputation all fall under this category. The Stoics recognized the value of these external goods, but strive to remain detached from them. Instead of being distracted by them, they focused on cultivating virtue and moral character above all else, understanding that virtuous living is the key to a meaningful life. The fast-paced nature of modern life often leads to stress, anxiety, and a sense of being overwhelmed by external circumstances. Epictetus's emphasis on control, acceptance, and the cultivation of inner virtue provides a timeless framework for achieving inner peace and resilience. By directing our efforts toward these aspects, we can achieve a sense of agency and empowerment. Moreover, his teachings inspire us to accept external events as they unfold, recognizing that resistance only perpetuates suffering. The Stoic ideals of virtue and character remind us that lasting well-being comes from within. While external goods may offer temporary pleasure, true fulfillment is derived from living in alignment with our highest values. Epictetus's teachings challenge us to prioritize moral integrity and ethical conduct, fostering a deep sense of purpose and meaning in our lives. By focusing on what is within our control, accepting external events with equanimity, and cultivating inner virtue, individuals can navigate the complexities of existence with wisdom and grace.